Good morning, this is Paul Brinkhurst, and this is another Reset training video. In this video, we're going to look at the new features for creating accounts through a batch process and the new download data feature. So once you're logged in to Reset or ESET, you can, as a site manager, you can go to the menu and here you'll find the two links. Let's look at download data first. If I click on that link, it's very simple. The first thing you do is filter your data by putting in a start date and end date for the data that you want to find. It automatically populates it with today's date. Then you select the program that you want from a drop-down list and you update your spreadsheets. Make sure you click on Update Spreadsheets. From there, you just have to select what type of data you want. So if I click on employees, or in the case of ESET, it would be learners, it will download the data to you. And if you open up this spreadsheet, it's a standard format. The only difficulty here is that it puts in standard column widths, but that's relatively easy to fix. If you just click on the select all and then double click on the barrier between any two columns, it'll open it up for you. And you'll have all your data in here for your site. The idea is that you can then take that data, knowing how it's formatted, and create a means of uploading it to whatever other database you need. So quite straightforward. The other option for the other new feature is the batch accounts feature. And this should be used if you want to create a large number of either learner accounts or staff accounts. So you're given two templates. The first thing you do is click on either one of these. This one is for the employees or learners. This one is for supervisors or staff. So if I click on that, then it will give me a staff template. I can open that. It's in CSV format, which is what you want. Again, I can click and double tap. So now what I have to do is enter the username. Let's call this let's make up something. So we type in, we can, of course, standard ESET format. We can expand these. I'm just putting in some fake stuff here. So you need to put in what kind of account this is. And I'm going to call this a. So make sure you type this in exactly right. Okay. If you make a mistake here, then you're going to be advised of that, but it'll stop it from doing the work that you want. Okay, here you can put in the programs that you need. So you just type in the title of the program that you want, separated by commas. You can have as many as you need. And then you can say, do you want to apply this person to all the program's learners? Okay, at the moment, in this particular site, there are no learners, so I can say no. It depends though, if you've already got learners in the system associated with the program, this lets you decide whether you want to automatically link them all to this new person or not. So just put in yes or no. Make sure you type it in, spelling and caps are important. So you just do this for all the people that you need, and then you save it as a CSV file. I'm going to make sure I save it actually somewhere where I remember where it is. So we save it to, let's just go and put it on the, let's save it to the desktop, say. And I'm going to call it staff template 1. So I save it. And now if I go back to the this page. I've saved it. All I have to do is identify the file. It's on desktop. And staff template 1. Now, when I click submit, what the program is going to do is check and make sure that there is a program in there of the right type. It's going to look at all the words that I put in and make sure that it's going to fit into the system. So let's just try this and see what happens. So it tells me I have 2 errors in my program: invalid program, sample. So I put in the name wrong there. I go back and try again. So what I'd have to do is go back in here, make the editorial changes to this, and save it and try again. Once it's got them completely correct, it will automatically create those accounts for you for the staff. Okay? Same thing for the employee ones or for the learner ones. If I click on this and I open it up, same process. I just have to put in the username, password, the full name, their program. I have to identify the username of their assigned case manager or counselor. Okay, make sure you've got that exactly as it's entered into your system. And then this is all optional. Okay, all this stuff is optional, so you don't have to put it in. And it works the same way. Once you've got everybody in there the way you want, save the file as a CSV file, select it, and submit it. And it will identify whether there's any problems. You fix the problems and try again. If there's any problems, it will not create any accounts. Once you've done that, what I recommend you doing as site manager is go to your employee or learner list, and down here at the bottom where it says control panel for managing employee supervisor assignments, if you click on that, it'll give you a snapshot. Okay, I don't have any here in this particular demo site right now, but it'll list all of your learners or employees. It'll show you all the people who can see them and who the assigned case manager or counselor is, and you can check and make sure that it's right, and you can adjust. You can add people, remove people, change the counselor or case manager as necessary. So this particular control panel is useful for double checking all that kind of thing. And that's it. These are new features. If as you're going through these, you run into any difficulties, you have questions, please contact me for assistance. And let us know if you have any suggestions for improvements. Thank you very much.